I'm Celia. I'm a doctoral candidate in Religious Studies department here at Brown. My work intersects theory of religion, religious ethics, Jewish thought, and political theory. The project I will be working on during my Cogut Fellowship is my dissertation, which is titled Ritual and the Politics of Failure. In it, I recover ritual theory's recent turn to performativity in order to talk about the politics of Holocaust memory and to take failure seriously as a generative source for ethical and political possibilities. Scholars in ritual theory have found a really useful framework in philosophy of language, J.L. Austin's distinction between performative and consecutive speech. For Austin, a consecutive utterance is a statement that can be evaluated as either true or false, which is often, but not always, a description of something. A performative utterance, on the other hand, is an utterance in which the saying of the utterance is the doing of an action. For example, to issue a promise or an apology is to say, I promise, or I'm sorry. Rather than evaluate performatives as true or false, Austin instead judges them as successful or unsuccessful. He outlines numerous rules that performatives must follow, and any violation, he says, is a sin. But most importantly for Austin's performative theory, and for my project, is that all performatives are always at risk of the possibility of going wrong. Although ritual studies' use of performativity marks a more recent shift in the field, ritual is foundational to Austin's conception of performativity and to its uptake. Examples of ritual acts populate the pages of Austin's philosophy of language, and many of Austin's interpreters rely on ritual to make their accounts. So there seems to be something that makes ritual theory and performativity good conversation partners. But many performative accounts of ritual rely on a reading of Austin that interprets failed acts as either trivial or tragic. But I argue, in contrast, that ritual studies' bypassing of failure is a theoretical move that protects ritual from its more irreverent inclinations to expand, improvise, or go wrong. So I work mainly with examples of failure or deviation from conventional thinking. This approach focuses first on how ritual theory's uptake of a particular version of performativity ignores failure, or in some cases, casts failure as only tragic. And second, this approach interrogates presumptions of tragedy and seriousness that dominate many representations of the Holocaust. I work with a set of figures that I analyze as custodians of Jewish memory and through whom various Holocaust memory projects get carried out. Principally, the virtual Holocaust survivor, the comic Dybbuk, and the stand-up comic. With these figures, I argue that a performative account of ritual failure offers us both a better picture of ritual and a better practice of memory.